You think you are doing everything right. You buy the premium food, you provide a warm bed, and you give them plenty of belly rubs. But right now, without even realizing it, your daily habits are inflicting invisible damage on your dog's psychology. We love our dogs, but the way we interact with them is often based on massive, heartbreaking misunderstandings. In fact, there is one highly common biting behavior that 99% of dog owners punish completely wrong. And when you discover the real meaning behind it at reason number 1, you are going to wish you could turn back time and apologize to your dog. Welcome to Dog Behavior, the channel where we decode the hidden neurochemistry and psychology of your best friend. Subscribe right now. Seriously, hit that button, because the science you are about to learn today will permanently change the way you look at your dog. And before we start, drop a comment below with just one word that describes your dog's personality. Let's dive into the invisible mistakes you're making, starting with something that might be quietly pushing your dog into a state of depression. Number 4. The power of micro-choices. Picture your dog's daily routine. You decide exactly when they eat. You dictate when they walk. You choose which direction you turn at the end of the street. You even decide when playtime starts and when it ends. Now, you might think you are providing a structured, disciplined environment. You think you are being a strong pack leader. You are wrong. When you strip away every single decision from an animal, you aren't creating discipline. You are creating a prison. In human psychology, the renowned researcher Martin Seligman calls this learned helplessness. When a brain, human or canine, is subjected to an environment where their choices do not matter, they stop trying. That good, quiet behavior, you see? It might not be obedience. It is often passivity. Their biological warning system is shutting down because they feel helpless. Dogs thrive on agency. They need it to keep their nervous system balanced. So stop managing every second of their lives. Give them micro-choices. Hold out 2 different toys and let them nose the one they want to play with. When you reach a safe intersection on your walk, pause and let them pick the route. Giving them a micro-choice breaks the cycle of learned helplessness and instantly boosts their serotonin. But even if you let them choose the route, you are probably still destroying their joy with another cruel habit. Which brings us to number 3, the sniffing interruption. You are on a walk. Your dog stops to deeply inhale a random patch of grass on the sidewalk. You are in a hurry, so you tighten the leash, give it a sharp tug and say, "Come on, let's go." Stop doing this. You didn't just rush their walk. You just violently unplugged their only internet connection to the world. Here is the science you are missing. A dog's nose has up to 300 million olfactory receptors compared to our pathetic 6 million. The part of their brain dedicated to analyzing smells is proportionally 40 times larger than ours. Every single fire hydrant, every blade of grass, every gust of wind is a biological social media feed. It tells them who was there, what they ate, and whether they were terrified or relaxed. When you drag them away from a scent, you are causing massive frustration. It spikes their cortisol levels. You are isolating them. The action here is simple: the decompression walk. At least once a week, take your dog to a safe area and let their nose be the steering wheel. If they want to spend 4 straight minutes smelling a single dead leaf, you stand there and let them. Watch their body language shift. Watch their eyes soften. And once you realize how they actually read the world, you will understand why making them blindly obey you is the worst way to build a bond. Number 2, teamwork, not slavery. Sit, stay, come, drop it. We spend months, sometimes years, barking orders at our dogs. We hand them a treat when they comply and we think, wow, we have such a great bond. But exchanging a piece of dried liver for blind submission is an insult to their ancient pack instincts. They don't want to be your butler. They want to be Robin to your Batman. Neuroscientist Gregory Burns from Emory University actually put awake unrestrained dogs into an MRI scanner to see what makes their brains light up. The results were staggering. The scans proved that social cooperation, praise, and the feeling of working together triggered a massive release of dopamine, often higher than the reaction to food itself. When you just give orders, it's a one-way street. But when you invite your dog to solve a problem with you, you achieve what scientists call social flow. Change your biomechanical microsignals and your tone. Instead of pointing and commanding, "Fetch," soften your voice, look at the ground and say, "Hey, can you help me find it?" Invite them into the mission. Watch how their tail wags differently. Watch how proud they look. And that brings us to the ultimate secret, the golden thread. The one behavior you have been punishing, which is actually their deepest, most vulnerable confession of love. Number 1, the bite misunderstanding. You are relaxing on the couch. Your dog comes over, looks at you with soft eyes and starts gently nibbling or corn-cobbing your hand or your sleeve with their front teeth. Instinctively, you pull your hand away, frown, and say sharply, "No biting." You just slapped away the ultimate canine, "I love you." This gentle nibbling is a primal bonding gesture. In the wild, littermates and mother dogs do this to groom each other and build absolute trust. When your dog does this to you, their brain is flooding with oxytocin, the exact same neurochemical that bonds a human mother to her baby. By corn-cobbing your arm, they are confirming that you are their pack. You are their biochemical safe place. They wouldn't dare do this to someone they didn't implicitly trust. When you yell no, you trigger a guilt response in their brain. You reject their intimacy, and over time, that goofy, vulnerable side of them will vanish forever. So, what do? When your dog offers this love bite, soften your entire body. Smile. Breathe out. If their teeth are a little too sharp, don't yell. Just say, "Gentle, buddy," in a warm, low tone. You can even redirect them to a soft, plush toy, keeping the energy completely positive. Let them know that their love is accepted. Dogs never want to make you angry. They are constantly, desperately trying to connect with you in the only language they know. It is our human misunderstandings that build walls between us. If this video helped you understand your dog a little better, hit that subscribe button right now to join the Dog Behavior Pack. Do not let other owners keep making these invisible mistakes. Share this video with someone who desperately needs to hear it. And I want to know, does your dog ever do the gentle love bite? Tell me your story in the comments down below. And if you want to know what your dog is actually feeling the moment you walk out the door for work, you need to watch the video on your screen right now. I will see you over there.
When love don't live no longer, that blues is all you want.